Tyler Stotsky here with men's lacrosse head coach Alex Skvarch for the 2022 season preview. Coach, season's here. Thanks so much for joining me to talk about the season a little bit.
Thanks for having me, Tyler.
Now, last year finished 5-8 overall, 4-2 in the GMAC, got the 3 seed in the conference, making the appearance in the tournament. You lost a couple of guys to graduation that were key parts to the team on offense or defense, but you'll have a good bulk of those players back from last year. You'll have, I have the numbers here. You have the top 3 goal scorers, 5 out of the top 6 in assists, and the top 4 of 6 in points. As the preseason rolls on and the season starts in 8 days, what's been the preseason like for you and the team?
Well, the preseason emphasis has really been just taking care of ourselves, working on being able to do our goals and reach them, and how we're working to reach them as efficiently as possible. And every year you have to go through the struggle of who's going to step up when you lose seniors, but I'm very happy and proud of all the guys on the team, how they've taken that challenge on and are stepping up to push us forward to hopefully reach new heights and set new standards moving forward.
Now, with those, and as you said, you'll have some guys that'll step up and take the spot of the graduating seniors. You might see a little bit more on defense. A lot of your top defensive guys, some of them have gone. So on both sides of the ball, you're going to have those growing pains, so to speak, to see who can step up. How do you see that working out with whether it's bench players from last year, freshmen that are incoming? How do you see that working into the puzzle?
Well, so with the defensive side, losing 2 key starters from last year with Howie Lawrence and Shane Profio, really looking to rely on the guys who return to give us the strength down the middle of the field with Pat Cudahy, Kyle Lacey, Andrew Singer, Gabe Brown, and Anthony Munoz, who all have 4 years experience playing under their belt, and they're really grabbing on to the next upcoming guys, like Colton Weir and Mikey Saluluk, who have kind of worked into the mold, and the young guys ready to go, and they're leading them, as well as this is probably the most depth we've had on the defensive side of the ball. So there's a lot of other guys, I would sit here and just read off the roster if I named them all, that are right there pushing and are going to see times helping us play the pace we want to play at.
Now, as the season begins, you'll start next Friday here at home. You'll host Maryville. As you get through non-conference play, you're going to have a number of teams that are going to be nationally ranked. You're going to have the likes of UIndy, Frostburg State, Lewis, all before you reach conference play, and your first conference play game will be Mercyhurst. What's going to be the key in that first month of the season as you guys build towards the conference schedule in the beginning of April?
Well, we have certain metrics that we measure and value for our success as a program when it comes to gameplay, and the focus is, can we reach those metrics against anyone we compete against? And we want to make sure we're challenging ourselves so that we can push and be ready for a tough challenger like Mercyhurst in our conference that's going to be in the top 10 nationally. So it only makes sense that our non-conference opponents are up there as well, pushing us and giving us that immediate feedback of where we need to improve and where we can have the confidence, what level we're able to compete at.
Now, in the preseason coach poll for the conference, you guys were ranked 3rd again, so you're picked to finish where you were last year. What's the mindset for yourself and the team as the season goes on? What's the outlook? What's the bulletin board goals that you guys might have for this year?
We don't do everything that we do for 3rd. That's the mindset.
That's simple enough. Head coach Alex Skvarch, men's lacrosse season preview. We'll see you here in about 9 days out, and hopefully what's not to be a foot of snow.
That's the goal. We can't control the weather, can only control what we do after.
Thanks, Coach.